Good morning. Now we will be continuing the exercise 60 from question number 8. So we have done till question number 7, in where we have seen that there are different types of word problems related to the equations or related to the simple equations, where you can find out the hidden numbers, where you can on the basis of the extra information given in the question, you can find out length and breadth of a rectangle when the perimeter is provided to you, and also the extra information about the length and breadth of the rectangle is provided to you. Right? Now we will today begin with question number 8. Find a number which when multiplied by 5 is increased by 80. So what I will be doing, I have to find out that number. So question number 8, let the number be x. Okay, I have supposed the number to be x. Now it is not compulsory that always you have to take the value of the variable, or the literal for representing the variable could be x only. You can take it any, but my favorite variable is x, so that is why I take as x in every question. So find a number which when multiplied by 5 is increased by 80. Now what is the difference? What we could say that if I take 5x of a number and I see to it, then when I take a number x and I multiply that particular number by 5, the number automatically gets increases by 80. So how can we form the equation? Let us see. 80 5x of a number, okay, minus the number, whatever is the number, is equal to 80. Now that means if I do the difference of 5x and x, then the difference comes out to be 80. Now let us see. 4x equals to 80, x is equal to 80 upon 4, that is 20. So the value of x comes to be 20. Now see, what is there? If suppose you multiply this 5 into 20, we are checking, okay, we have got the number is 20. Now let us check whether the difference of the two is coming to be 80 or not. When I multiply this number by 5, I get 100. And 100 minus this number 20, the difference is 80 only. Okay, the difference is 80 only. So that is why we can say that let the number is increased by 80 when it is multiplied by 5. So this is how you can solve this particular question. Now let us talk about question number 9. Now in question number 9, what are we going to do? Find a number when you multiply a number by 6 and subtract 5 from the product, you get 7. What is the number that you have to find out? Now again we will be taking the number as let the number be x, right? Let the number be x. When you multiply a number by 6 and subtract 5 from the product, you get 7. So according to the question, you are multiplying a number by 6, so it becomes 6x. You subtract 5 from the product, then you get 7. Now let us see what is the number. 6x minus 5 equals to 7. 6x equals to 7 plus 5, right? 6x equals to 12. So x is equal to 12 upon 6 gives you the value of x as 2. So the number that you are looking for is 2. Number is 2. Now let us check whether we are getting the same number or not. 6 multiplied by 2 minus 5 equals to 7. So 12 minus 5 equals to 7. So when you subtract 5 from 12, what do you get? You get 7. That is why LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, I have done the calculation proper and appropriate. So this is how you should check your answer also sometimes randomly to keep a record of this thing, that whatever steps and whatever equation you have formed is absolutely correct, and the answer or the value of the variable that has been calculated is also correct. Right, now let us move on to question number 10. Let us see in question number 10 what we are supposed to do. Now in question number 10, a scored twice as many as run. A scored twice as many as runs as B has scored, right? So twice, that means if suppose B has scored A X runs, then A has scored twice of X. Together their runs fell too short of a double century. How many runs did each one score? You have to find out that how many runs were scored by both the players. So question number 10. A scored twice as many runs as B. So let the runs scored by B, that is X. Okay. Let the runs scored by A is equal to 2x. Right? Now, together their runs fell too short of a double century. Now, if I am adding what? X plus 2x. Now, double century is 200 minus 2. This is the equation that I will be framing. How? Because the question is saying that in the double century there were only 2 runs short. That means I will subtract 2 from double century. What is the value of double century? We say that 100 makes a century. That means double century is 200. So 200 minus 2. Now let us see. This 3x is equal to 198. Now we will see that 1 and 9, 10, 10 plus 8 is 3. So it is absolutely divisible by 3. So x is equal to 198. Now we will calculate 3, 198, 6 are 18, 1, 6 are 18. Okay. So the value of x is 66. That means the runs scored by B is equal to 66 and the runs scored by A is equal to 2 6 are 12, 1 carry, 2 6 are 12, 1 13, 132. Now let us add 132 and 66. So this is 8, 3 and 6 is 9 and 198. That means 2 runs short of a double century. This is how you calculate, you can calculate these type of questions. Now let us move on to question number 11. Now in question number 11 we have got the problem related to the ages. So whatever we have learnt in the illustrative examples, using that information or using those concepts only, we will be solving them. Now, Ria's mother is 3 times as old as Ria and 4 times as old as Ria's sister Priya. Priya is 3 years younger than Ria. How old are Ria, Priya and their mother? That means you have to find out the age of each of the members or persons given in the question, that is Ria, Priya and their mother. Ria's mother is 3 times as old as Ria and 4 times as old as Ria's sister Priya. Okay, now Priya is 3 years younger than Ria. So what we are going to suppose, we will suppose Ria's age as X years. Let the age of Ria be X years. Right? Now, what will be the age of Ria's mother? Age of Ria's mother is equal to 3x years. Okay, 3x years. Now, Ria's mother is 3 times as old as Ria and 4 times as old as Ria's sister Priya. Now, Priya is 3 years younger than Ria. Okay, now age of Priya. Age of Priya is equal to x minus 3 years because she is younger. That means she is smaller than Ria 3 years, by 3 years. Now, how old are Ria, Priya and their mothers? What we are going to do here, we will be writing it as x minus 3. Okay, now we will be comparing the age of Ria's mother because Ria's mother is actually 3x, that means x years and 3x years, and the information that is given in the question is also that 4 times the age of Priya, that is the sister of Ria. Now x minus 3, and here we will be writing 3x. Okay, now I will be equating both the equations. So how I will equate both the equations? I will equate like this because as I told you, we always go for the smaller value. Fine. 3x equals to 4x minus 12. Right? 3x minus 4x equals to minus 12. Fine. Now this will be minus x equals to minus 12. So x is equal to 12. So we have got the age of Ria as 12 years. Right? Now age of mother will be 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 12, that is 36 years. And that of Priya will be 12 minus 3, that is 9 years. So this is how we have calculated all the ages, that is age of Priya, Ria and their mother. Now let us come on to question number 12. This was question number 11 that we have done. Now we will talk about question number 12. People of a village planted 102 trees. The number of non-fruit trees were 2 more than the 3 times the number of fruit trees. What was the number of the fruit trees planted? Now, question number 12. Let the number of fruit trees, let the number of fruit trees be x. Okay. Now, total number of trees planted is given to you. Total number of trees planted is equal to 102. Now, let us see according to the question. So, first is we have planted x trees. So, x here. Then plus. Now, what are the non-fruit trees? Were 2 more than 3 times of the x. Were 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. That is 3x plus 2 equals to 102. Now this was the total number of trees. Now let us solve that. X plus 3x plus 2 equals to 102. Right? 4x plus 2 equals to 102. 4x equals to 102 minus 2. 4x equals to 100. So x is equal to 100 upon 4. That is, the value of x comes to be 25. Fine. That means the fruit trees that were planted in the village were 25 in number. Now let us check. So 25 plus 3 into 25 plus 2. This value should be equal to 102. So 25 plus 75 plus 2. So 25 and 75 is 100 plus 2, that is 102. That means LHS is equal to RHS, and I have calculated the value correctly. Right? Now we will move on to exercise 6E. Now again in exercise 6E, we will be talking of the miscellaneous question from all over the chapter. So let us see what is there or what type of questions are there as a revision of the entire chapter, simple equations. So exercise 6E. One-fifth of a number minus 4 gives 3. One-fifth of a number. So let the number be x. Okay. Let the number be x. Now one-fifth of a number minus 4. According to the question, one-fifth of a number x, that is minus 4, gives you 3. So 15x equals to 3 plus 4, right? Then 1 upon 5x equals to 7. So x is equal to 7 multiplied by 5. So x is equal to 35. Therefore, the number is 35. So this is how we have calculated the number. Now, we will again go to question number 2 and let us see what is there in question number 2. Now, in question number 2 we have what is that number 1/3 of which added to 5 gives 8. So let the number be x. According to the question, what is there? That is the information given to us. 1/3 of the number, 1/3 of x plus 5 gives you 8. So 1 upon 3x equals to 8 minus 5. So 1 upon 3x equals to 8 minus 5 as 3. So x is equal to, what is it? 3 multiplied by 3. So x is equal to 9. So now let us check whether we have calculated it correctly or not. So 1/3 of 9 plus 5, that is 3. So 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. That means LHS is equal to RHS. That means the value of the number x is 9 only. Now, question number 3 talks about question number 3. A box contains 8 packets of mangoes plus 4 loose mangoes. The number of mangoes in the box is 116. Find the number of mangoes in each packet. So there is a bag, there is a box in which there are 8 packets of mangoes plus 4 loose mangoes are there. Now you have to find out what is the quantity of mangoes is there in the 8 packets. So let the number of mangoes in a packet be X. Okay. Now according to the question, we have got 8x, that means 8 packets multiplied by the number of mangoes present in that each packet, plus we have got 4 loose mangoes, so 4 equals to, now the total number of mangoes in the entire box is equal to 116. Now we'll solve it. 8x equals to 116 minus 4. 8x equals to 116 minus 116 minus 4 is 112. Now x is equal to 112 upon 8. So it goes how many times? It goes one time, then we have got 3, and it goes 4 times. So x is equal to 14. Now there are 14 mangoes in each packet, right? In each packet there are 4 mangoes. Now we will move on to exercise 6F, where we have got multiple choice questions. So let us see how we are going to solve those questions. Exercise 6F. Question number 1. Now you have to find out the value of x in 2x plus 4. 2x plus 4 equals to 12. So 2x, 2 multiplied by x is 2x, plus 2 4s are 8 equals to 12. 2x equals to 12 minus 8. 2x equals to 4. X is equal to 4 upon 2, that is the value of x is 2. So let us see whether it is in the option or not. Yes, it is there. It is the option number C. Now let us talk about question number 2. Now again in question number 2, what are we supposed to do? In question number 2, we have got the equation 9x plus 4 equals to 31. 9x plus 4 equals to 31. So 9x equals to 31 minus 4. Okay, now that will be 9x plus 4 equals to 31 minus 4. Now 9x equals to 11 out of 4 is 7, and you are left with 27, right? Now we will find out the value. That is x is equal to 27 upon 9 and x value is 3. So which option is it? It is option number B, right? Now we will solve again in question number 3 another equation and find out what is the solution for that equation. X minus 1 upon x plus 1 equals to 7 upon 9, right? Now we will cross multiply 9 into x minus 1, 7 into x plus 1. 9x minus 9, 7x plus 7. So 9x minus 7x equals to 7 plus 9. So what I have done here, I have got all the like terms towards one side of the equation. The variable terms are towards the left hand side and the constant terms are towards the right hand side. Now we will solve here. I will get 2x. 7 plus 9 is 16. X is equal to 16 upon 2. That will give you the value of x as 8. So which is the option? That is option C, that is 8. Now the next equation is, what is the equation for the statement 1/5 of a number minus 4 gives 3? So that will be, we have to find out the equation 1/5 of a number, that is x. This is the first information. Then minus 4. From it, when you subtract 4, you get 3. So the equation becomes 1 upon 5x. 1 upon 5x minus 4 equals to 3. That is the option number A. Because this x can go here also. X upon 5 minus 4 equals to 3. That is also correct. Now, Sona's father is 49 years old. He is 4 years older than 3 times Sona's age. What is the age of Sona? Now, that we will calculate. Let us see in question number 5 how we are going to calculate the value of age of Sona. Now, the age of Sona's father is given to you 49 years. He is 4 years older than 3 times Sona's age. So, that is, let the age of Sona be x years. Okay. Now, father's age is equal to 49 years. Now, according to the question, we will be finding, now framing the equation. The equation that is formed or framed is, he is 4 years older than 3 times of Sona's age. That means 3x plus 4 equals to 49. 3x equals to 49 minus 4. 3x equals to 45. X is equal to 45 upon 3, and you get the value of x as 15 years. So the age of Sona is 15 years. Now let us see what is the option for that. That option is B. So here we come to the end of the chapter. Let us move on to the next topic.